The path to good fortune is muddy. Zenithar teaches that the first step toward wealth begins by putting on your boots. Ah, yes, I am a traveling priest, seeking to inspire the minds of both young and old, to live a fulfilling life by learning skills and trades for self-sufficiency. Hard work and perseverance enrich the mind, the body, and the soul. We present offerings that reflect our skills to honor his wisdom. One of my skills is basket weaving, and this season I want to weave a basket worthy of my god. I could use some help gathering what I need to create it. Might you assist me? I am a master weaver, but my skills at the hearth are sadly lacking. Luckily, Zenithar teaches us to collaborate with others. If you could make baked apples enough to fill a basket, he would surely be most pleased. The humble apple. With a little work, it can be transformed from a common fruit into a glorious dish. What better dish is there to sanctify he who revels in the common folk? Baked apples, unassuming yet delicious. They're the offering we need. If you have need of the recipe, there's a wonderfully friendly chef in the tavern just over there. She has the knowledge you seek. The Lord of Commerce and Trade smiles upon anyone willing to compensate others for their expertise. You can come across a barrel or perhaps a sack of apples quite easily. Trading with friends or merchants for goods will also surely please Zenithar greatly. If you have need, you can come across a barrel.
Oh, sorry, Walker. Almost bumped into you there. Can I get you something?
Is it supposed to be chewy?
Find everything to your liking? There's some sauce bottles down the road if you need to add some flavor. Don't mix up the one with the 2 moons label on it unless you like yours really sweet.
the breeze carries the sweetness of your success to my senses. But I'm afraid your work is not yet done. Before I can tell you about the blessed all, which was unceremoniously stolen from me, you must complete one more task. I'll take the baked apples from you. Free up your hands for what comes next. In my travels, I failed to bring my weaving supplies, but Zenitar always provides. I'd be much obliged if you gathered wood for my work. I'll need you to collect some wood. Once you do that, I'll endeavor to strip it and weave it into a basket. There should be logs nearby to harvest. Return to me once you have the wood. Something else, friend? I can use something as simple as a thin blade to strip the bark from the wood. Then I can turn the wood into strips. One has to separate the pieces by their natural growth rings. It's laborious, but fulfilling work. Something else, friend? Check the trees around Belkarth's perimeter, just beyond this square.
The discerning adventurer knows. A comely merchant with mysterious goods is always a boon. Probably.
I have many fine goods.
Does Jester have one S?
Buying and selling.
There's a rumor going around that the most recent Grand Melee was won by an unarmed and unarmored Imperial. Hard to believe, especially when others add that he also appeared seemingly out of nowhere. Sounds like magical trickery to me. You must be new to the area. Before the trade roads were cut off, the town of Dragonstar held a Grand Melee every year. Fighters came from all over to participate, but I've never heard of a victory like this. That's my guess. I heard that they arrested him as soon as the fight ended. Handed him over to the Daggerfall Covenant garrison at the Bankara Gate.
Regal, majestic, proud, the qualities of royalty which my Indrix embody. Are you interested in browsing my stock?
Lead the way!
With a work ethic like that, you have to be a special child of Zenithar. I'll begin the work to prepare this wood for weaving, but your diligence has proven your worthiness. I'd be honored to explain what happened to the Blessed All. A tool for weavers of thread, reed, and wood. Zenithar gave it to the artisans of House Flonius. It was entrusted to me so that the weavers in all the villages in Tamriel could experience the wonder of Zenithar. It was stolen. Now the weavers of this town feel slighted, and their hands rest dejected. I fear Stigthar and his rowdy band of Greycloaks are behind this. Ruffians and thieves who steal the work of others. Their idle fingers besmirch the All. Bless another All when there is one within reach? The only thing that separates us from the All is a bit of hard work. No, I'll not even entertain the idea of praying for a replacement. The All is whole. It has just been removed from my care. Bandits, lazy vagabonds who survive off the work of others. They're a blight in Zenithar's palm. The leaders of this village tell me the Greycloak's new leader, Stigthar, is a charming fellow with impeccable manners and a mean glint in his eye. I don't know much else, only that he has sort of an animalistic presence. Nothing obvious, but hunters recognize the way he stalks through the markets. Don't underestimate him. Zenithar smiles on those whose work is well-reasoned. While the All was given to House Flonius, their duty is to share it with all the faithful. True devotees understand that Zenithar's blessings are meant to be spread, not hoarded. I fear I may be the reason the All's gift was lost. Zenithar looks favorably upon all who keep to their bargains and see their share of the work done. A word before you set off to find the Greycloaks outside the town's limits. You may want to gather your fellow adventurers for this task. Stigthar is extremely dangerous. I wouldn't face him on my own. Find willing guild members, traveling adventurers passing through, or some other companionship to see you safely through this effort.
You need something, friend? Yes, I love talking to you. Well, most of the stories I tell at taverns are about our adventures now, so I say we're doing pretty good. Something bugging you? Anything for you? Some people think magicka is something that needs to be controlled, but I say they're wrong. Magicka is just as much a part of this world as we are. You have to respect it. It can shape you as much as you can shape it. Something on your mind, friend?
Have you seen the note? If you seek companions for your adventuring, look no further. This one can help with that. Ah, of course. These listings are where other adventurers, much like yourself, can declare their interest. Those of a similar proclivity can join up together and form guilds. Take a look. This one is sure a group suited to your needs awaits you. Have you had the chance to review the guild listings, friend? Wonderful! This one hopes you found something that interests you. Too often, this harsh world becomes isolating. Finding companions can make it bearable, Here, a little something for your time. This one is quite pleased you stopped by, and hopes that you find a guild that appeals to you. Amsa wishes you many friendships and adventures in your future. The listings are a place for like-minded adventurers to come together. The world is quite vast, no? Many times it is difficult to find those with similar interests to your own. With this register, you need look no further.
If an orc was in charge, Camlorn would have never fallen to a bunch of mangy women.
Izmir's beer! What is that terrible smell?
Something like that. Or bring me more trinkets! It's been a long time since I crossed swords. Right foot! Lend me your claws! Don't get excited. We're not through yet. You think you can beat me? You swine! Right for slaughter!
Taking aim!
Let's get out of here. There's so much to see out here. Hey, it's your funeral.
What is it?
I prepared the wood and am ready to weave it into a basket. Were you successful? Did your wondrous labors bear fruit? Has my faith in your skills been rewarded? Zenithar be praised. The awls return to the hands of a true and devout weaver. All is as it should be. Were my suspicions correct? Did the Grey Cloaks have the awl? I was? What manner of unseemly lazeabout was he? No, don't tell me. I don't want to spare a moment more of thought on him. Not when I can devote my attentions to the work ahead of me. We have an offering to prepare. Yes, with the awl I just need to bend the wood, like so, and place this piece here, and then there. Our work for this task has come to an end. All that's left is to set the basket and baked apples alight and offer them to Zenithar. Zenithar, we have toiled, traded, and talked. Please accept our offering as a sign that your teachings reached our humble ears. I believe Zenithar is pleased with our efforts. I couldn't have done this without you. It is Zenithar who teaches us that collaboration leads to the greatest achievements. No one is above asking others to lend their skills to a task. Precisely. Here, the favor I said Zenithar would bestow on anyone who assisted me in his praise during this day. The Lord who looks fondly upon labors of love always shows good fortune to those who learn from him. Go with Zenithar's blessing. Your efforts will not be forgotten. Zenithar remembers all who work and serve him. May his good fortune be bestowed upon you throughout your lifetime, friend. In rain or spotless skies, not a day goes by without toil and effort. If these things were not divine in themselves, why would so many have to work so hard? I pray that my road may be long and dusty, so that I may serve Zenithar all my days. Our offering is complete, but the day's festivities continue. I'll speak to more pilgrims and organize offerings of their great crafts. There is more to do if you feel your day is not yet finished. If you want to continue your labors, speak with Fesaria. She has tasks more befitting of your talents. Another way to praise Zenithar is by speaking to the merchants here. Zenithar blesses commerce and trade. She knows how to guide those new to Zenithar's teachings along the path to his wisdom. She'll ask you to craft, trade, gather, and toil. I am but a novice in the light of her experience. Truly, she shines with Zenithar's favor. I was her student for a time. I spent years with her, working by her side on a daily basis. Now that I've advanced to a more learned position, I am in awe of how effortless she made teaching me seem. Her devotion to Zenithar's teachings and his approval, though worth seeking, is not paramount. Instead, those who serve him focus on their own satisfaction. I take pride in my offerings to Zenithar, therefore, I know he approves of my efforts.
Your hands know the value of hard work. Come here. I'm not sure how devout you are, but Zenithar's blessing is freely given. I'm sure if you wanted, he'd look kindly upon you. Self-improvement, betterment of commerce, and wealth are assured to all who kneel at his altar. It's not difficult. All he asks is that we learn a new skill, achieve great things, recover what's lost in the dirt, or trade with the merchants who give life to marketplaces. But truthfully, anything you do wholeheartedly will please him. Any of those labors will please the provider of our ease, but you do need to grab his attention. One of us just needs to pray to him. Zenithar is generous, but there are many laborers here. We wouldn't want him to miss your deeds. Offer a prayer to Zenithar at that altar, or if that goes against your beliefs, I can petition Zenithar on your behalf. All that's left to do is dedicate one of your day's labors to the god of work and commerce. We have to catch Zenithar's attention so he can smile upon your task this day. It's my philosophy that when asking for a god's attention, you should offer thanks as well. It's only polite. But if you feel uncomfortable, you're not required to pray. Asking for Zenithar's blessing and thanking him for the work we do is absolutely necessary. We can't expect him to always be watching. But if you'd really rather not pray to him, I understand. I'd be happy to offer a prayer in your stead. Amanus Varro and I belong to the Resolution of Zenithar, a temple devoted to the anvil and the god it represents. While the glorious vendors and crafters ply their goods, we ensure they all receive Zenithar's blessing. We're here to remind the hard-working folk of Tamriel that Zenithar sees their toils. He blesses them for their devotion to daily tasks. With every season that passes, it's easy to lose sight of the divine in a hard day's work. I act as a humble guide for those interested in devoting themselves to larger tasks in exchange for greater rewards. While Zenithar smiles upon daily tasks, he recognizes the brilliance of working toward a larger goal. The Lord of the Anvil asks only that we earn new skills, achieve great feats, recover antiquities or treasure chests long thought lost, or, barring all else, trade with vendors. He does not ask more of us than we can give, not even prayer. Zenithar's grace shines upon you, my friend. Your work this day has his blessing. Hard at work, I see. Good. Well done. Zenithar might want more from you, but he's still watching what you do with a keen eye. I believe you can better yourself and the realm before this day is done. Go on. Make Zenithar proud.
Buying and selling.
Do people still bury treasure, or no?
What do you want?
Back so soon? Are you done with the task Zenithar asked of you? You've proven yourself a reliable and prosperous child of trade, dear heart. Here is the small reward I'm allowed to give out on Zenithar's behalf. Return on another festival day, and I'm sure he'll favor you again. Your dedication and devotion are inspiring, dear heart. But don't spend the entire festival at work. Enjoy yourself, connect with others, share in Zenithar's bountiful gifts. I'll greet more newcomers to the festival, see if they're interested in earning the favor of our god. When that's done, I'll enjoy the festival myself. Artisans and merchants are here from all over to share their goods, crafts, and cultures. Amanus Varro and I will make for the nearest abbey and see if they have need of our services. After that, we'll go where we are sent, providing our labor and skills where we can. Amanus is a master weaver. His blankets are warm and his baskets sturdy. He's proud of what his hands create. I, however, am known for assisting in gardens. My nimble fingers can still pluck weeds.
Understand all that?
My wares are unparalleled. They are of a high-quality make. So, what has your Zenithar demanded of you, Sarah? A fine trinket from sunken Thras? A woven kelp dress from Piandonia?
let's see.
What?